Good morning, my friends and fellow anglers. We'll give it a shot this morning, even though they showing possible coastal flooding. I see some thunderheads. We're gonna stay close. You gotta watch out for that in the summertime. But I'm gonna get some live croaker. It's showing not much on the moon phase bite, really nothing for the whole day. So I'm gonna give it a test, a theory. If I can see if I can catch some trout when there's no moon phase bite. We'll see. Got a strong incoming tide, so we're gonna see what happens. Well, if you hadn't got croakers this year, be ready. I think they're 50 cents a piece. I know that's crazy, huh? But it costs more for them guys to go out, and you just gotta make them count. Don't get too many. We're gonna pull some drag, man. Look at the size of that ball. He was mad. Look at him. Let's see if I can clip that. About 17 inches probably. When I first said the hook, pull some drag. I said, man, it's slow today, but hey, I got the first dinner right there. So we'll see what happens. We'll get some more, man. Got a bunch of boats over here. I just missed my second bite, big bite, but I went too fast, man. Sometimes with the croaker, you can go too fast. You gotta let them have it a little bit for 3 or 4 seconds before you set that hook. Then you give it to them good. Oh, I got another big old hammer on there, man. I put it in the rod holder. I told you about the rod holder. That rod holder fishing's good, man. Shit, look at that. Beautiful fish. So I'm gonna flip in here. Well, I let her swallow that one, but I'm gonna keep it for then anyway. That's rod holder fishing. Swallow that croaker. Wasn't even hardly moving with it. Crazy. Beautiful fish. I'm gonna say these fish are 18 and a half. Got another pretty girl on, man. We got dinner for sure. Woo! What size of that booger? Y'all see that? How long and skinny? See if I can flip that up. Oh, nope, I don't have enough for you. Doing this by myself. Go ahead and get her up. Pretty fish. Show you what I'm doing here. See the tide's coming over the reef here, the old artificial reef. It's coming. The wind's helping it come kind of out the north right now, and the incoming tide is pushing it. And those fish are. I moved down a little bit. It took me about probably 40 yards to 50 yards to find some fish. But I like that eddy right there. Right there, see right there? It kind of slows down a little bit in that corner, and that's where I'm catching the fish. Some of these guys are fishing way out here, and when the tide's coming like that, you can't really get it right in the rocks. They're gonna be deeper too, so you gotta let that croaker sink. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I think the crabs are too close to the reef. Shit, I got a fish on. I gotta go get him. Hold on. That was another rod holder trout right now. I was trying to show you how close that crab I got to the guys catching fish over there. Oh, pretty fish there. Oh, like 17 inches, 18 inch fish. Beautiful. I got this thing zoomed in. Hold on a second. I was trying to zoom in on that crab. I just think that they could move those crab traps just a little bit further out, away from the reef and the anglers. And I don't want to hear no nasty, anything bad. Just tell me what y'all think. I mean, look how close he is to me. I'm catching fish, look. I think it's too close. Loud music, you know. I know he's working hard, but I think it's too close. Oh, pretty fish, man. That's another keeper right there. Another keeper, look at that. Tearing that crook up now. Hey, I guess that moon phase don't matter, huh? If you got a good, nice tide, you hide behind the structure and bust their ass. Oh. Big bleeding all over. Let me go get some of y'all. Some of y'all asked me about cleaning, you know, the blood and boat on this deck, this mat, rubber mat, and you need one of these brush right here. Show you which one I got. It's called Sure Hold Clean and Simple. Got it off of Amazon. It's a medium bristle. You need medium to get that blood off, and it's much easier to clean it on the boat than it is to get when you get back and it dries up. So just a little FYI for y'all. Man, they're getting aggressive. This one right here came up. I was reeling my bait in to make a cast because I missed the fish. I don't know if that's the one that followed it, but I missed the bite out there in that eddy. And this one came to the top and smashed it while I was reeling it in. Crazy, man. It's acting like a good moon phase. Let me get him in. He's barely hooked. Man, another good trout. Shoot, I wish I had a cameraman today to catch that action. When I said that hook, these things, man, they active too. Boy, look at that. That was about the second smallest one today, but he's gonna hold grease, about 16. Pretty fish, man. It turned on here. I moved over a little bit. Though. See this eddy right here? I moved over. I was catching them on the edge of that eddy, so I moved about 7 or 8 feet just to get my bait where I was on the edge of where I was catching them more into that spot. And it's every cast now. Crazy. I mean, all about the same size. Very active fish. About 16, 17, 18. Oh, nice fish, man. Can't beat that, huh? Oh. One-handed flip, baby. Y'all know I love swim baits, but I only caught one on that swim bait and I put it up. This time of year, there's so much bait in the water. I got a spot right here in front of me on the other side of this reef that's loaded with mullet. The mullet is just jumping out of the water, thick, probably full of trout there. But this time of year, you gotta, you know, if you want to be consistent, you gotta have some live bait. If you get them going in a frenzy, of course you can put on a twitch bait or swim bait and catch them, but man, them croakers, they eat them up like candy, even on a day with no moon phase bite. Man, I got me one of them big old girls on here. Look at that, huh? That's 20 inches. Very pretty fish. Hey, late bite. Look at this big old ass trout right here. Oh, look at that. So past 10 o'clock. So don't say you can't catch them past 10 o'clock, you know? When that current's moving like that. That's a 20-inch fish. Oh, man. He's strong, too, boy. Look at that. Beautiful. Unbelievable. Maybe 21. Ooh. Might not be able to flip him. Man, I wish I had my cameraman with me today. Look at these pigs, huh? And they're doing some tail walking this trout, man. I wish y'all saw that. God dog it. Beautiful, man. Look at these fish. Monster. That's 20-inch fish. Unbelievable. Look at the girth on the back of that fish. Oh, man. Ooh, boy. That's beautiful fish. That's about fighting that booger, huh? What? Look at that big old fat pig, huh? Right at 21, and just look at the girth. I gotta release that fish. It's too pretty. We gotta get one back to God. That was a monster. Woo! Another big old girl. About 19. Look at that. Beautiful water too today, huh? That fish was taking drag. I mean, powerful fish. I guess they're fighting that current, you know? I mean, powerful fish. Oh, I can't get it up. I didn't reel it down enough to get that other hand. Man, tell me the flip ain't working right there. It wasn't every cast, but man, some quality fish. That's what I'm looking for. Those big fat trout, able to release a couple, 22 fat, big girths, and kept just shy of a limit to eat. I hadn't been out in over a week, so it was a blessing. Beautiful fish, beautiful day. Look behind me. You see how slick it is? They said it was supposed to be coastal flooding, so sometimes you gotta watch the forecast, but you still gotta go because there's no thunderheads around me, and there was a big one when I took off. So we'll see you next time. Tommy V, tearing up them big trout in coastal Mississippi. Man, some strong fish today. Thought I was done, but when I was doing my clothes with y'all, I had it in the rod holder, and this big girl struck. Look at that big old booger. I mean, they are fast, strong, crazy. Look at that big old fish. Wow, that's a monster, man. It's 11, probably 10:30, 11 o'clock. It's not every cast. You got to be real patient, but look at that, huh? Beautiful fish. Now, if y'all get tired of seeing these big old pigs, y'all let me know. I thought I was done, but man, they came back through here again. That's probably 19. Crazy, man. Look at the girth on that fish. And all these boats have left this reef. No more boats. They had a bunch, but they all left. Man, I was about to leave, and then they come back through here again. Look at this pretty water. Mississippi water turned pretty with this calm. Look at that beautiful fish, huh? Pretty, pretty, pretty trout. Every one of them. Every one of them is 18 plus, 17, 18 plus, couple 22s. Wow, man, what an epic solo trip right there. I got in the water about 7:30. It's about 11 o'clock, and it was coming hit and miss, but I was still catching, and they were all 18 to 22 inches. So that's an epic trip. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for the blessing. And they got big trout in Mississippi this year. I don't know if it's the limits, size limits, whatever they did, it's working. So thank God.